Hello and welcome back to more Sonic Generations, where last time we tackled 3 challenges from the Genesis era, fought Metal Sonic, and fought the Death Egg Robot, and today we are going to be beginning our journey into the Dreamcast era of Sonic Generation stages, starting with one from Sonic Adventure. But first, I want to just take a look at the skill sets real quick to show that I bought a new skill. I bought the Athleticism skill, which just slows us down less when going up hills and in water, so not much has changed. I don't think I've actually used any of the skills so far. Like, I haven't used the blast off thing at all, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's what we have equipped. We have skill set A equipped. Just wanted to let you know that I did that, so that didn't seem like anything jarring changed. Not that it would have been noticeable anyway, but still. Alright, yeah. So now that we've done that, we're going to head into the Dreamcast era and begin our journey into... well, the suspense isn't really there because you've already seen the title and thumbnail and you probably already know what it is because Sonic Generations isn't exactly a new game, but it's Speed Highway. It's Speed Highway from Sonic Adventure. And man, it's, so what I teased that I was going to talk about at the end of the last episode, in regards to the Dreamcast era of games, is that when I first played this game, I always thought that I was kind of missing out on a lot of the experience of this game, by which I mean that sure, to give you an idea of the stages I was familiar with, I had played Green Hill Zone, obviously, Chemical Plant Zone, I almost like Chemical Hill Zone, and I played Crisis City. I guess I can say spoilers, Crisis City is in the game. Whatever, you probably already knew that. I had not played the Sonic Adventure stage, which is Speed Highway. I had not played the Sonic Adventure 2 stage, or the Hero stage, or the Unleashed stage, or the Color stage, because I don't think I owned Colors at that point, or if I did, I hadn't played it yet. So, really only a third of this game consisted of stages I was familiar with. So I always thought that I was missing out on 2/3 of the experience by not, ow my lord, by not actually playing, I thought I was going to get killed there, by not actually having played the games it was referencing. I guess it's kind of like, I was going to say kind of like playing Halo Infinite. I'm dead. Yeah, I shouldn't have jumped there. What was the last checkpoint? Actually, is this right there? Oh, it's literally right here. Okay, it's a great checkpoint, actually. Never mind. I mean, the S-Rank's gone, but that's fine, because like I said, we're not really going for S-Rank, so I will happily sacrifice an S-Rank in exchange for not having to replay the entire level. That's fine by me. They are far more generous with checkpoints than I remember them being. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say kind of like playing Halo Infinite without playing the other games, because there is a lot in that game that really doesn't mean anything to you unless you're familiar with the series as a whole. I mean, you'll still understand the plot. Like, there's nothing in that game that will prevent you from understanding the core story of A to B to C to D and the progression of events. But a lot of the emotional beats will not hit as hard, or maybe even at all, if you don't know their origin points. So, but again, you still understand the basic plot, so I guess maybe a better example would be something like Endgame, or No Way Home, I don't know. But you know what I mean, something where it's clearly banking on you having an understanding of where all this stuff came from, so you can kind of get that trip down memory lane. But I guess it's also a boon to the fact that Sonic Generations doesn't depend, because some things, No Way Home, depend on you having that nostalgic attachment to some of the characters or levels or stores or whatever in question, so that you can get that, you get that emotional experience out of it. But I didn't have most of that, or I didn't have it for most of the stages in this game, so I was just able to take it for what it was, which was a fun as hell Sonic game. So I guess that's a testament to the fact that Generations doesn't depend on any sort of nostalgia to stand up on its own 2 feet. But I did always feel that I was missing out on a core element of the experience by not having that familiarity with most of these stages. Now that I've actually played all the games these stages came from, however, I almost have the opposite emotional response. And yeah, that's gotta be what it is, because I don't think that was an A rank worthy run. But if the game thinks it was, then it probably would have been an S rank run had I not died. So I think we've cracked the code on what it takes to S rank these levels. Anyway, yeah, of course I say all this when playing the Sonic Adventure level, but honestly, Sonic Adventure wasn't all that bad. Sonic Adventure was a mostly fun experience. It was just a couple rough spots here and there, and an abysmal ending. But the later stages, again with the spin dash, later stages will bring back some more frustrating memories. But we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. So for now, we're going to switch over to Modern Sonic and play Speed Highway Act 2. The Lightspeed Dash is featured in the next act. No, I don't want to see a tutorial. I know how the Lightspeed Dash works. I believe it's bound to Y in this game. So, I believe that's all I need to know heading into this. But yeah, this is where the real highlight of Speed Highway was for me when I played this for the first time. It's specifically, obviously, you have the classic running down the building thing, and that's where this might have been one of my favorite levels in the game when I played it as a kid. I'm not entirely sure. Because one thing I will say, that I guess I can go into more detail in... Actually, no, I'll save it. I was gonna say one stage that disappointed me, although you can probably guess what it is based on what I've told you in this video. But I was really disappointed by one stage in particular. So I guess we'll deal with that when the time comes. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it was Y. I was pretty sure it was Y, and it turns out it was Y. But this stage, I remember absolutely loving when I was a kid. And, yeah, so far, still fun as an adult. And I guess what I will say is that with... Oh my god, okay. As far as the Modern and Dreamcast stages, I think there's only one that I would say is... Well, no, maybe two. There might be two. I was gonna say there's only one. There might be two stages that I remember that are inferior to the versions from the original games. But we'll deal with those when we get to that point. I think for the rest of them, I'm pretty sure they all went out. And even for them being inferior, that's not even me saying that they're bad. They're just, I prefer their original forms to the ones that are in this game. But for the most part, the stages in this game are leaps and bounds ahead of their original forms. And Speed Highway, I really just think, just kicks it up to 11 in every way imaginable, especially when it comes to, or I guess I didn't have any rings. I guess I didn't have any rings. Also, one thing I can mention, this section lagged like absolute hell on the 360. I'm pretty sure it dropped into single-digit frames on the 360, to be honest with you. So, that was dumb. Very happy to be playing this on a console that can actually maintain a steady 60 FPS, because, man, I don't think it ever really affected me as a kid. I think the most I would have done was scream, lag, camera, what are we doing? Camera, man, we need to not do that again. That's cool, thanks, buddy. Oh, no. Okay, I thought I was going to die there. But like I was trying to say, I don't think I would have had any reaction to frame drops other than simply, oh my god, the lag, because I'm pretty sure that's what I would have said as a little kid. I almost got crushed by spikes there. But if I played it as an adult, I definitely would have been annoyed by the constant frame stuttering. So, man, 60 FPS is... I guess the car was more powerful than I was. Alright then, we got rings, so it's all good. It's all good. But, yeah, what I was saying about this stage kicking up to 11, I would say that applies tenfold for the Adventure 2 stage, but, you know, it's not hard to top Adventure 2, because Adventure 2 sucks, but I've made my piece on that quite clear by this point. That's probably a B. Yeah. That was probably my worst run of any stage yet, honestly. That was not a great run, and the fact that I didn't end with any rings doesn't help matters at all. Okay. That was Speed Highway. We got through that a lot faster than I thought we were going to be honest with you. Did not expect that to go by... I know speed's in the name, but still.
Thanks for saving me, Sonic. It was scary in the dark, but I tried to be brave.
Where are we? I told Mama I'd be right back when I left.
Yeah, one of these days I should actually do this, the acts in reverse order. Just so you can see what a classic cutscene would look like for those, but... ah, well. Anyway. So yeah. That is that is Speed Highway, the Sonic Adventure stage cleared out. Next up, I have to reunite with my old friend. Or... nah, I'll just say, my ancient enemy. Sonic Adventure 2. My most hated game on the planet. If you want to see a man lose his mind, slowly lose his sanity, and will to... I was gonna say will to live, that's over dramatic. To lose his... If you want to see a man lose his sanity over Sonic Adventure 2, then you should go watch my Let's Play of it. I have not had that little fun playing a video game ever. And I played Security Breach. So that's really saying something. Now, granted, Heroes is a close second, but Adventure 2 still wins out in the end. I hate both of these games so much. So, yeah. Like I said, I really thought that playing these games playing these games and then playing Generations would improve the experience. I now feel only dread. Although I say it now, after I actually play the stages, it's going to be fine, because I'm actually using the Generations engine to play it, and not the god-awful duct tape spaghetti code that is the Adventure 2 and Heroes engines, which are just constantly fighting against you and are broken fundamentally. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm being somewhat overdramatic and hyperbolic right now, but it'll be a fun time. We can meme on how awful the games are as we play, but the stage itself, I think it'll be fine. And Act 2 of this level specifically, I remember being really impressed by, but also I believe being somewhat annoyed by. So we'll see how it goes. That'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Sonic Generations. Goodbye.